All right, so today we're going to build on our isometric drawings a little bit just by learning how to add dimensions to them so they look good. So I'm going to start, I'll draw my zero layer so everyone can see it on the screen here. And I'm going to go a little thicker line too, maybe that'll help. All right, so first thing I want to check is just to make sure that I have my grid set up correctly. So I'm just going to right-click on my grid here and go to Settings. And I'm just verifying here that we have our isometric snap in place. And then I like to use the dot grid for this. And everything else looks good. So just want to make sure that we have this unchecked here. All right, I'll go to my line tool, and I'm going to just make a cube. I'm going to make all sides, we'll make them all 10 feet. I thought I was in my zero layer here. I'm in my zero layer. Okay, try this again. So I've just done the top. I'm now going to do my left side here. And then I'm going to go over to my right side here and then just finish off this last line. Okay, so we have our cube here, and now I want to dimension this. So I'll go to my dimension layer here, and then this is at an angle here, so we're going to have to do an aligned dimension. So do the line here, snap to my top, bottom, and there's my dimension. Turn my grid off. But it looks a little funky here in that it's, I have my angles along here and then my dimensions angle up, which if this were just a flat two-dimensional drawing, it would look all right, but in this situation it just looks off. So what we can do is a command called oblique, which will basically slant our lines so they match a little bit better. So the way we do that is we select our dimension, and we can select multiple dimensions at a time. So if I had a number of dimensions that I all want to angle the same direction, I could select all those at one time. And then I'm just going to go up here to my dimension and down to oblique. And then looking here at my command line, we can see it's asking me to enter our oblique angle. Here I'm going to go 30 degrees. And you can see by doing that, now our lines go along here, and it just makes a little bit more sense, a little easier to read the dimensions. So I'm going to do the other side as well here. We'll go to dimension, aligned, and now we'll do this side. And then here's the catch for this. When I do this side and I go dimension and oblique, and say I put in my 30 degrees, well, it's going to angle. Select it first. Let's see if it'll let me even. Oblique 30. Why did it let me do it? So the trick to this is I actually don't want to go 30 degrees clockwise. I want to go counterclockwise, which is -30. So I'll have this, my left dimension selected. I'm going to go to my dimensions, oblique, and if I type in -30, now it should work. There we go. And then for my vertical dimensions, those we can just use any of our regular, say just linear dimensions here. And that looks fine. Or actually, I guess I could oblique these as well. So just going to dimension, oblique, and I want to go counterclockwise, so I'm going -30 degrees on this one. I guess I can choose any angle, and it would actually look all right on this corner, but you guys get the idea. So again, adding dimensions to isometric drawings, we need to use our oblique modification to change those. It's a little technical. Any questions?
Is there a command to use oblique while you have the line selected?
To like have it in place before you oblique, before you actually draw the dimension?
Select it and then type something instead of running up and
Once
clicking.
you've used oblique once, you can just press enter. But that's the only way to do it.
Right, but you couldn't like create a new dimension and have it remember to oblique.
Yeah, but that would only work for all going one way.
Right.
So you need like
I meant instead of going up and hitting like dimension oblique first.
Yeah, no, there's
command.
no-
You can type oblique.
No, you
typing
can't.
oblique doesn't work.
I tried it.
Can't type oblique.
The only way to do it is to like press enter after